Up next, it's a welterweight bout between Anderson the Spider Silva and George Rush St. Pierre. So here he is, a man who needs no introduction. GSP, wildly popular, not just in his native Canada, but around the world. Many people, DC, believe, pound for pound, that George St. Pierre might be the greatest UFC fighter of all time.
He is one of the greatest fighters of all time. If there was an MMA Mount Rushmore, George St. Pierre would be on everybody's list of top 5 fighters of all time. Just an ability to mix everything together. He was truly the evolution of mixed martial arts, from wrestling, striking to the grappling. He was a guy that did everything well, and it made the level of mixed martial arts raise because everyone was trying to catch GSP.
And I got good news right next to him on that Mount Rushmore. Raise that hand!
Come on, John, don't do it to me.
The former UFC middleweight champion, Anderson the Spider Silva, is set to make the walk here tonight. This is a man still getting it done in his mid-40s, DC. Proved in the Israel Adesanya fight that he could still hang in there over a hard 15 minutes with the best guys in the world.
Anderson Silva is still able to compete even though he's up there in age a little bit. And that's because of his commitment to the sport of mixed martial arts. He loves competing. He loves the spotlight. Everything that you need to drive you to be able to stay active and stay relevant in this sport, Anderson Silva possesses. Every time he steps foot in the octagon, we get a chance to witness one of the greatest fighters of all time.
And when DC needed an opponent for UFC 200 on about 24 hours notice, the greatest of all time was your Huckleberry. Not too bad. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Silva is 6 years his senior. He is 4 inches taller. He will have a 1-inch reach advantage. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Loving. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, George Rush St. Pierre. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 34 wins, 11 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Curitiba, Brazil,
Okay, guys, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner. Ready?
All right, so here we go with round 1 of the super fight that began the whole super fight conversation. Anderson Silva, of course, the naturally bigger man, taking on the outstanding wrestler, George St. Pierre.
George St. Pierre is the smaller guy, but he was able to go up to middleweight and capture a UFC middleweight championship by beating Michael Bisping. Anderson had his hands full with Michael Bisping. What a great fight. 2 really talented mixed martial artists. Who of 2 of the greatest fighters of all time will get their hand raised.
And there comes the separation now.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Oh, tags him with the left.
That left hand has been really effective tonight.
St. Pierre going for the takedown here, but he misses.
Beautiful kick.
Some of the best kicks in the game that you'll see right there.
Yeah, he's mixing it all up.
Put him to sleep.
Back to the feet. And they separate.
He's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Oh, collar tie.
He's grabbing the back of the head, pulling forward on the head, and then landing those beautiful punches. Wow, actually got the takedown.
This is exactly what he needed to get a takedown and secure the position.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Oh!
He did a great job of reversing the position, using the opening that his opponent gave him to shut him off and get back up.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now we get back to range.
He's got a serious right punch, and he went to nice double leg takedown attempt there, and gotta think that's something that's gonna give him confidence moving forward in this fight.
A lot of confidence when it happens that easily. He took a shot, he got a takedown. What now will stop him from doing it over and over again?
Working off of his back here, looks like he may try to hip escape. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Silva. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Second round, straight ahead.
Esse round você foi bem, mas você não pode ir pro chão. A luta tem que ficar no alto. Você só vai acertar ele se estiver de pé. Tem que ter muita atenção nesse.
All right, let's get you a replay from that previous round. It was the big knockdown courtesy of that kick that nearly closed the show for good.
It almost closed the show, but nothing's more discouraging than when you get somebody hurt that bad and you don't shut the door. He has to go back to work now knowing that he's got about as tough a guy as he's ever had in front of him in the octagon tonight.
That's a really strong leg kick there by Silva. And just misses with that big right hand. Changes his stance. You'll see a lot of this from this fighter. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Effective punch there by Silva, lands flush. Inside, he's hurt now.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
Oh!
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
It's a big knee.
Left hand punch with the clinch.
Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes.
Ooh. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. And they separate. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Just out of range with that left hook. GSP going for the takedown, he misses.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick. Look at him dig that body shot right up through his opponent's sternum. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down. Oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one that's gonna break him?
Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
Now he's chasing the triangle.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to work his head out of harm's way.
It might be over. Oh!
And this might just be a matter of time. Somehow stays in the fight. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Silva. Able to land the single ground strike there. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Awesome defense. Your counterfighting is working sharp. Exactly like we worked in the gym is working.
All right, so a crowd-pleasing 5 minutes in the books. DC, take us through some of the highlights.
Punch after punch landed right on his opponent's face. He did a great job of...
You ready? You ready? Fight!
Way to hide that leg kick.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
Hurt him.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Silva gets stung by that leg kick.
Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's gonna shut your body off.
Nice punch by Silva, lands flush. Went for the inside leg kick. Lands with the right hand.
As he gets close and he's out of the kicking range, he'll change his stance. What a big-time takedown.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Well, Silva's got his arm under the chin, going for a guillotine now.
He's attacking guillotine.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. Oh, look at this. Jumps over into side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Maybe going with that Von Flue choke, or I guess we should probably call it the OSP at this point. And there it is! Take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 55 seconds of round number 3. For the winner by submission, George Rush St. Pierre!
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had to do.